It is way too early for me. I am taking the initiative to make this video for you guys. It is a Sunday morning and I'm gonna take you guys along with me on like a regular Sunday or just a Sunday with me and answer some of your girl talk questions. But also, if you don't want to miss out next time, make sure you guys follow me on my Instagram. I will link it on the screen, but I'll also put it in the description box for you guys. I also have a surprise guest also going to be answering some of your questions, so we'll keep that for later. So yeah, let's get out of bed. So I had to do my makeup really quick because I didn't realize it was almost 11 and we were meeting at 11. So I'm gonna put my outfit together. So first things first, I'm putting on my Uniqlo tights. They look puny, but they stretch and they're super warm. They're like the heat tech ones. And then for my top, these are like my basic like warmth pieces. I'm also gonna throw on this little long sleeve. It's kind of like a thermal one. It's pretty warm, from Aritzia from a while back. So I'm wearing this underneath, wearing these trousers. These are thrifted and they are like vintage military pants. We have a bleach stain here, but it's fine. For my sweater, I think I'm gonna wear this one because it's pretty warm. It's the Polar Zip from Aritzia. But yeah, I think that's my outfit. Okay, this is what we're working with. Okay, so outfit is on. So to answer the first question, coping with feelings of loneliness. So I think for me, that feeling is obviously not the best feeling to feel. I just found ways to make it kind of a habit to get used to my own presence and my own company. Whether that's, you know, finding a hobby, which YouTube was at the time, or it's like reading a new book or finding new music is always so fun and kind of gets your mind off of things. Even take yourself on a date. I feel like you kind of just have to own the feeling of being alone. Whenever I feel lonely or I feel alone, I will go out by myself. Or you can even invite like one of your good girlfriends, which I think is always an option. Your girls are always gonna be there for you. I know it's obviously easier said than done, but it does take a lot of practice to kind of get used to your own company. But yeah, those are just some things that I would do when I feel a little bit alone. I would even write in my journal. My journal has so many random pages of just me talking because at the time I felt like I didn't have anyone to talk to. And I'm very grateful that my friends kind of give me a space, like a safe space to talk about how I feel. I am still waiting. So I think while I wait, I might answer one more question. The next question is, what are your thoughts about friends buying the same items as you? I love it. I think if you were to ask any of my friends, I'm always the one to be like, go get it. I don't care if I have it, go get it, we can twin. And I think it's because whenever I love somebody, like my friends, and I want to have the same items as you, like that just really goes to show how much I love you, and I don't know what it is. And it took me a while to get there because honestly, I've been there where I feel, oh, why is she copying me? Like it's not cute to kind of gatekeep things that are literally accessible to everybody. When I was in high school, I think this was when I was like peak gatekeeper, okay? Why are you buying the same things as me? Like, are you trying to be me? You think about it, when you say it out loud, it kind of looks and sounds ridiculous. Anytime that I find something adorable, I'm always like, go get it. I think I've just come to the understanding that it's inevitable to have the same things as your friends because you have this similar interest, and I would never stand in the way of my friends getting things that they like. And obviously I started a YouTube channel to show you guys things that I think is cute so that you guys can go get it. That's kind of my job here. Anyways, we'll answer some more questions. Right now I need to pack my bag. I need to bring an extra battery because I always forget to bring a battery for my camera. We're gonna be going to get some coffee first. I think that's the first stop. And then we are going to go thrifting.
Well, so you're just gonna start it?
Yeah.
Hey. Hi. No, what's going on? You know. You might want to start this one, just warm up, you know?
Okay, so we are downtown.
I'm just trying to get some coffee, to be honest.
Okay, we're gonna get some coffee. So I'm gonna let him choose because there's so many that you guys typed in. Just wanted to ask how you found your style, because all your looks are literal. To be honest with you, I feel like I still don't have style. Like I don't have like an exact look, I don't think. Do you think I have one?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
She works at Aritzia.
Okay, I get inspiration from like the people around me, so it's like my coworkers, my friends, people that I see on the streets. I get inspo from like everywhere. It's not just like from one specific place, and I think you'll find your style and then you'll see what works for you. It's very important to see what suits you and what doesn't suit you.
Lambo's Deli in Toronto. Amazing sandwiches. This is our first time trying it. We'll get our reaction. What'd you get? A mortadella sandwich.
Mortadella.
And I got the classic combo.
Excited!
Look at that. Oh my gosh.
Hello?
Talk to him. How was it?
It's really good. I really wanted to ask you this question. How to accept or get used to dating a guy who games a lot socially for about 2 to 3 hours a night.
Like video games?
Yes. Little Miggy right here. He loves to play video games at night. Not really used to that, or wasn't, but now I am. Tell me what goes on when you're gaming.
Games, they go on forever. Play with our friends, you know. We allocate some time to you, and we allocate some time to our hobbies. While I'm playing, I, text her, see what's up, just catch up, just make sure you're giving her reassurance while you're playing. It's competitive gameplay, and then there's just like casual gameplay.
Like for me, what I do is I just try and occupy my time. It's like watching a movie or, cleaning my room. Mm-hmm. Usually I'm just on TikTok though, waiting for him to answer. You need time to do things for yourself. Mm-hmm. So use that time. Like if he's busy doing something, then do something for yourself.
It's all about balance.
Yes. How to tell if a guy is just being friendly or he actually likes you?
A guy will like you, and you will know from the start.
But there's a lot of guys out there who do that with no intentions of anything. Because guys can be friendly,
yeah,
but they might not like you.
Hot take, but you can't have a best friend of the opposite gender, because guys, given the opportunity, will try to do their thing. It's a telltale sign easily when a guy likes you because of the way, he talks to you, likes to flirt a lot, give you compliments.
How do you show signs to your guy friend that you like him? I'll say what I would do because I did it to you. Tell them I had a really great time with you today.
Mm-hmm. I think so. Guys like when girls are straight up with things.
Okay.
They give you butterflies. After our first date, you're like, I really like you.
Okay.
I see future in us.
But some guys might think
relax. If you guys are already friends and you want to take it more than friends, there's 2 ways to go. So you guys can turn that friendship into a relationship where you've already had that friendship part, so now you just mature in love. Or the other person doesn't agree with what you're trying to do here and you guys completely cut each other off. Because you ruined it.
Anyways, we're giving you 2 different options to go. You want to go the safe side?
This is coming from guys' perspective. Take that in.
Okay, but this is girl talk, babe.
Well, girl talk, this is why,
What do you mean?
With,
With what?
You want to ask?
With what?
If you want to ask,
With what?
Let's be quiet.
Thanks so much, Miggy.
Thanks for having me, guys. If you guys ever need advice, just keep asking down below. Put it in the comments.
Ask me.
I'll answer it in the
Ask
next
me.
video. Yeah.
Ask me, not him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Boys are boys. He was just a
Guys,
second opinion. I decided to put on a cute little top for you guys to continue answering some of your girl talk questions because I realized I didn't answer enough. I have the questions kind of set up for me here. So how to not compare yourself to other girls. I used to compare myself like crazy to every single girl that I saw on the internet, whether it's a model, literally my friends. Basically any girl that I felt inferior to, I have felt like I've compared myself immensely. Sometimes it's like an internal thing too, and I don't really realize that I'm doing it. Ugh, like I wish I had her hair. And I say it in like not like a hateful way towards myself, but it's like, so what I've been trying to do personally is learning to compete with myself rather than others. And obviously way easier said than done, but when I tell you, it feels a lot better thinking about different ways to kind of make myself feel better than how I felt yesterday. It makes me feel a little bit more confident and more comfortable with myself and my own skin. So let's say for an example, you're comparing yourself to your man's ex. Obviously, it's going to cause a barrier for your relationship with your significant other, but also a barrier for yourself and your own self-love. And I think it's a very, very terrible and unhealthy thing to do, is to keep comparing yourself, whatever it takes, whether it's like writing in your journal 5 things that you like about yourself at the end of the night. That helps. You can verbally say it in the mirror if it helps. My family is like completely home. It's my dad's birthday. They're just listening to music at this point, but the next question that I got is, did or do you ever feel like you struggle with societal pressures involving race, weight, career, etc.? Yes, and yes. I think for myself, I personally have a very good support system, whether it's my family, my friends, the people around me, my boyfriend, everyone, I feel like is very supportive of what I do and what I am doing right now. But sometimes I do feel like I am constantly trying to make my parents proud. And my parents are always telling me like, I'm so proud of you, I'm so proud of what you're doing. But sometimes I do wish like they had something to talk about, whether it's like, oh, like my daughter just finished school because I didn't finish school and she's a doctor, you know, the usual Asian traditional jobs that people ask for. My parents are pretty cool about me doing YouTube and, you know, doing whatever I can to make myself financially stable and what I would like to do. I'm very grateful, but I do just wish when their friends or my aunts or my uncles asked like what I'm up to, I had something that was like a little bit more, you know, what they would expect an Asian daughter to be in, you know? Obviously, this is like a part-time thing and, you know, I'm obviously still trying to navigate what I want to do with my life. I do have a better idea of what I want to get into, and I'm still only 20. Anybody who's wondering, I'm literally 20 years old, so I still have so much time. I guess since we're opening up, I do get a lot of like, you know, questions and people talking about my weight, saying I'm a little bit more slimmer, smaller, more petite. I think when I was younger it affected me a bit more because people would constantly tell me like eat more, and I would always get so insecure and very sensitive when people would say that. I think the more that people said it to me and the more I kind of just got used to it and kind of took it with a grain of salt every single time now. So this one I wanted to answer because I feel like I struggled really, really badly with managing my time when I went from such a long break of doing nothing to, you know, work, YouTube, and then also obviously just trying to maintain my social life too. Like it was obviously very challenging. So what I looked into was like planning. Why did I say like that? Planning. I think what I meant to say was planner or planning. Trying to color coordinate everything, which helps on Google Calendar because you can actually color coordinate it and it does help. But if it helps you, you can definitely find some templates that you can use online, or you can also just make a bullet journal and plan everything that you have. Definitely set aside some time for yourself, and even having like a work schedule, like a set work schedule is very important. So knowing your boundaries with how much work you can take on within the week and then how much time you need for yourself to reset and everything. I'll link some of my planning videos that I've watched that really did help me in the description box because I feel like I'm still like kind of a noob when it comes to prioritizing my time and things like that, time management. This next question I actually answered with Miggy, but I think for some reason like the lighting was really bad, so I'm just gonna summarize everything that we said. Tips on sustaining friendships. How does one balance friendships and a romantic relationship? I have stuck with the same girlfriends since high school. I'm so blessed to call them my best friends, and I think it is very important to find strategies to maintain a strong friendship with your girls. What helps with me and my friends is, you know, messaging them at least like once a day and being like, hey, like, hope you're doing well, what are you doing, how was your day? And of course, like making time for them, seeing them whenever you do have time is very important. Once you throw in like a significant other, it's a little bit more difficult because you are trying to prioritize both your times with everyone, but obviously communication is key. So talking to your friends, talking to your significant other, being like, hey, like I'm seeing so and so these days, but I can see you this day instead. Would that work for you? Or just, you know, trying to compromise time. It's all about meeting in the middle, and I think that's very important because your best friend cannot expect so much time from you if they're not allotting the same time for you as well. And my friends are obviously so understanding when it comes to that, so it's like, oh, if you're busy, you're busy. Same thing with my boyfriend. Your people will be understanding and respectful of your time and how you want to spend your time. So if they do give you a hard time with, you know, oh, like, why aren't you seeing me these days? Like, why are you seeing him more than me? You know, that's a discussion that you have to have with that person. Another thing is, you know, have your friends meet your significant other. It's nice to know that you can bring that person around if you wanted to spend time with both of those people, but obviously don't bring them around every single time. Spending time together and making time for both parties is so important, and it's very crucial and key to having healthy and strong relationships with everybody. Okay, I think this last question is going to be how to let go of a toxic relationship. First of all, it's already a very big step and I'm proud of you for recognizing that, but letting go is probably going to be the hardest part, and I'm going to be honest with you. I think it was the hardest when you're trying to let go of this toxic relationship. You get reminded of all these good times and all these good memories with this person. This exact person has also flipped a switch on you and hurt you multiple times and made you realize, you know, this is you recognizing that it was a toxic relationship. Little memories, and of course it's nice to, you know, reminisce and think about those times, but you will find someone, and I promise you, you will find somebody who respects you, validates how you feel, and understands your needs and your wants in a relationship. You're going to find someone so much better, somebody who treats you right, somebody that makes you, you know, get butterflies. You're gonna get that feeling again, and it's not gonna be from that person, because what you're not going to do is take them back. Obviously, a lot easier said than done. It's gonna feel very freeing when you let this person go. Sorry, there's so many good questions, guys. You guys really understood the assignment when I asked you guys to ask me some questions. How to stay confident with texture, scarring, acne in general. Very good question. If you guys don't know this, I struggled with really bad acne growing up. My skin has come a long way, I think. So now I just have scarring. I feel as though I have become such a stronger person knowing that I went through, you know, the whole acne thing, and your skin does not define you, and I hope you guys understand that. If you guys want like a whole acne journey video, I will do that, and I feel like I'm gonna do that because I feel like a lot of people don't know how much acne can deteriorate how you feel about yourself, so I can make a whole video about it if you want, girl. Okay guys, because my parents are getting a little bit loud out there watching their skits. If you guys are Viet, you guys know exactly which skits I'm talking about. If you guys want me to make this kind of like a series, like a monthly thing where you guys can send in your questions, I didn't get through all of them, but maybe I can do a part 2 eventually and help you guys navigate this crazy world being a girl. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I love you so much, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one.
Tearing at the black tie, finish shedding notches to my belt loop. They say help you, I can't help you. Why kids be got us wide out, wide out.